Hello all you beautiful people out there, what is going on? This is your friend Birdie coming at you fast with another Paragon video, and today we are going to be talking about Wraith, and we're going to be talking about why I think that he deserves to be in mid lane. Now this was really funny to watch up until Monday, up until the developer livestream where they've shown a lot of gameplay with Wraith in the mid lane, almost confirming that that would be a really good spot for him, if not the best spot. A lot of people were wondering, where would he be played? Would he be played in off lane? Would he be played in mid lane? Would he be played as a support even, like Faye, like a harass support? Who knows? Everybody's so confused. The thing about this game is that it's great. Like, you can play a lot of different heroes in a lot of different places, and it's just absolutely awesome, for sure. And it's versatile, and it's fun. But at the same time, when you want to win, you should know the best spot for a hero. And, you know, for example, for Greystone, it was, in the very beginning, it was he jungler or was he offlaner? It turned out that he was a really good offlaner. Was Kalari jungler or offlane? That was a really big debate. Ended up being offlane. Was Sevarog offlane or jungle? He could be played in both, but mostly people prefer him in jungle. So on and so forth. And I want to give you guys 3 reasons why I think Wraith would be best in mid lane rather than off lane and a support. First things first, Wraith obviously has a lot of supporting abilities, so people think that he would be very useful as a support, and maybe he might be. Maybe he might be. The thing I don't like about him is that he doesn't have a hard stun, so he can't really cancel abilities that are such as like a buff ability, such as like a Grux buff. Like, yeah, he can displace people, and he'll probably be able to displace a Gideon in the middle of his ult, and that would be really, really awesome as well, even more CC. But think about having that kind of CC in mid lane on top of having a Decker as support, or having a Narbash as support, who do have a hard stun, because having a hard stun is just always a nice thing to have. It's sudden, it's right away, it happens instantly, you know where the enemy is. With the reposition, you know where they're going to be, but it's, again, not a hard stun, and it's not as convenient and not as predictable, but still really, really good CC. So the thing about this, that's why I don't think he's going to be a support hero. The thing I want to touch on the most about him being mid is his harass ability with his sniper rifle shot. This thing has an insane amount of range. It can shoot through walls. It has an insane amount of range. And it could just poke the shit out of whatever mid laner you're fighting against. Just like Moragash pokes the shit out of you, except her range is very short in comparison with Wraith. And he can probably farm very well. Again, he has this displace, which can push Gideon away from his ult, as I said earlier, and that helps a lot. Plus, with his recon ability, with his drone, he can have really good map control. He could shoot it into either part of the jungle. He can know when a Chimera is coming up to him to try and gank him. He can help make sure to set up a really good gank by shooting it into the jungle before ganking the safe lane, to make sure that nobody's coming from the other team to help support the person being ganked. So it's really, really nice to have that kind of mobility and have that kind of map awareness and utility in the mid lane to be used on any side of the map. That brings me to the third point, is that he is a hero that plays off of his teammates, so he needs to be able to rotate a lot. If he's going to be playing in the off lane, he's probably going to not be seeing too many fights as if he were in the mid lane. Usually offlaners are people that can 1v1 very well, like Greystone or Fang Mao or even Countess. We're all really good offlaners because they can stay alive on their own. They don't need their teammates' help, and they can also do a lot of damage on their own. They can clear waves on their own. They can do whatever the fuck they want on their own. They don't really need to play around or with their team as much as someone like Wraith would. So that's why I think, yeah, you can make him work in the offlane. Yeah, he can get last hits with his sniper rifle ability, but I think that it would be better to have him in mid lane, where he has that ability to rotate anywhere he wants. He's right in the middle of the map. He can even invade jungle very easily using his Who's There ability, and then using his knock knock to shoot through walls and just poke the shit out of junglers while they're jungling, or steal green buff, or kill them while they're taking green buff. You know, it could be used in a lot of different ways. And obviously, I don't think he's going to be a carry, because his attack damage scaling is very low in comparison to other carries. He's more so like a caster scaling. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think. If you agree with anything I said, drop a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. As always, make sure you'll have a wonderful day.